What's up, you guys? It's your girl Ashley Michelle, and I'm coming to you with another video. Finally, this video is so long overdue, but it's going to consist of a full face of Fenty Beauty and my reviews of the products and the product that I think you must absolutely have in your makeup collection. So I know that it took me like forever to drop this, but better late than never, and you guys are already here, so you might as well keep watching. So as you guys can see, I already have one eye done, and I'm starting with my eyelids because the shade I'm going to use on my lid is pretty messy and I don't want to get it all over my foundation, so let's jump right into it. So actually, for my crease color, I'm going to dip into the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place, and any red brown shade works, but I'm going to use the color Zulu, and I'm just going to pop that right in my crease. Next, I'm gonna go right in with the same brush. By the way, this is a BH Cosmetics brush, number 101, and I'm going to dip into this color Ada, and it's a little bit more of a darker, deeper red and less brown. So I'm just gonna deepen up my crease just a little bit, focus it on the outer corner of my eye. And after that, I'm just going to add this deep brown color called Fulani, if that's how you say it. Any deep brown color works. I'm just going to use it to add some depth to my eye, and I'm going to add it to the outer corner and then blend it up into my crease. So now comes the star of the show, and of course that is the Fenty Beauty highlighter. It is the Kilowatt highlighter in the color Trophy Wife. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to spray it with the Smashbox priming water. And I'm going to dry it off just a little bit because I don't want it to be super wet. And then I'm just going to dip right into this highlighter and apply it directly on my lid. This highlight does have glitter in it, not just shimmer. It has glitter, and sometimes the glitter can get all over your face, so it can be super messy, so just be mindful of that. But the pigment is impeccable, okay? Just focus that right on the lid. So let's quickly just talk about the Kilowatt highlighter in the color Trophy Wife. This is like the most talked about color, I think, and it is absolutely beautiful. On my skin tone, personally, I prefer it as an eyeshadow rather than a highlight. I feel like it kind of amplifies my imperfections on my face when I use it as a highlight, unless I go in with it super light. But when you pop this on the nose or in the cupid's bow, it's like, girl, okay, I see you. But when you put this on the eyelids, like, I absolutely love this look. I love this. I wore it during my school's homecoming. So let's move on to the face. So this is the Fenty foundation. I am in the shade 430, and honestly, I didn't even go to Sephora and shade match myself. I literally just guessed online and was like, well, hopefully I'm right. I just watched a couple videos and it ended up being the perfect shade for me. So let's go and apply. I'm just gonna squirt it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna start with 2 pumps. And I'm just grabbing this foundation brush. I honestly don't even know where this is from. I think it's from a drugstore or something. So, and I'm just gonna apply it all over my face. And it goes on looking really orange, but once you blend it out, it blends perfectly into my skin. And I'm gonna blend it out with this Real Techniques blending sponge. So a lot of people are saying that this color oxidizes, but what I have been reading up on is that once you put it on, it dries down to its true color. So when you first put it on, it looks a little bit lighter or a little bit more orangey than it actually is once it dries. So can we talk about how matte this foundation is? Like, if you watch my other videos, you know that I am an oily skin girl, so the more matte the foundation, the better it is for me. And I love how this dries super matte. So let's continue on to her matchsticks. So I got the matchstick trio in the darkest shade, with the highlight color being suede. My contour color is espresso, and then my shimmer highlight is cinnamon. So we're just gonna go and highlight underneath the eyes with the color suede. And the directions say to warm it up on the back of your hand before applying it to your face, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna go in underneath my eyes. It has a very dry-like feeling to it. It's not really like a wet concealer-like thing. Apply it underneath my eyes. A little bit in between my brows, a little bit right here, and a little bit on my chin. And I'm gonna let that sit for just a minute, not too long, because it's already kind of a dry like consistency. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna contour with the color espresso. But the cool thing about these is they're magnetic. If you don't already know that, like, Rihanna, you killed the packaging, sis. So I'm just gonna contour just a little bit, because I'm really not going anywhere today, so I'm gonna be too extra. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend it all out. And I'm gonna blend out my highlight with the Real Technique sponge again. I'm just gonna go in with the tip of it. To blend out my contour, I'm going to use the butt of a beauty blender. It's supposed to be pink, but I don't know what's going on with my life right now, okay? So what I have noticed about the contour stick is that it's a little bit harder to blend out. So I feel the need to go in with a brush. This is an angled contour brush, and just help it out a little bit. And TBH, you don't even need to set this look with setting powder, but out of force of habit, I'm just gonna do that anyways. And you guys already know I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent in medium deep, but this is just extra. Like, you really don't even need to do it. It's already matte enough, and it sets pretty fast and dries really well. So last of the matchstick trio is the color cinnamon, the cream highlight for your cheeks and everything. And I added a little bit right here and right here on the bridge of my nose, on my cheeks. I'm not a huge fan of it, actually. Maybe that's because I'm not using it the way it should be used, and I need to play with it some more. So if I come up with a better way to present that to you guys, I will for sure show you. But since not, I'm gonna highlight with something else, and I'll be back. I went in and added some mascara to my bottom lashes and a little bit of eyeliner. And last but certainly not least out of this collection, because honestly I think this is like, if there's anything that you must have, it is the Gloss Bomb in the color Fenty Glow, because I literally this is like an everyday lifestyle thing for me now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line my lips with the back lip liner in the color Chestnut. But TBH, the best thing about this lip gloss is that you don't even need a liner. Like, I'm just putting a liner on because I'm being extra, but you seriously don't need it. I'm just gonna apply this all over my lips. So y'all, like, if you have to get anything out of the Fenty collection, get the gloss bomb in the color Fenty Glow, because this stuff right here, my guys, lit with a capital L-I-T, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna stop. So you guys, this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed my video today. If you guys have any requests of any other companies you would like me to review or anything else, drop them in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl, because you already know how we rockin'. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.